it, go hard for the U, we go harder than you. Getting it poppin', 2-1 gun salute. Shout out them boys, footballer hoop. Know we the truth, Miami to you. Orange and green, I'm a rep for the team, but you know what I bleed. FCMG.
Got my game face, my cane shaped like I'm Bo Nose and D Nasty. It's game time and I'm Duke Johnson. I run the ball, you don't do nothing. Sound like a drum line when I touch down. Alumni all in the crowd, we two up, juiced up. Now everybody throwing them U's up.
There you up, look at what we do up. There you up, there you up, look at what we do up.
What is going on, folks out there? Wow. Florida State. Wow. You guys should be disappointed in yourselves, Florida State. Disappointed. I mean, you're not supporting your coach. You got Stephen A. Smith coming out here. I mean, is it racial? Wow, I can't believe Florida State is being racial. I mean, you guys played a black quarterback before any other Florida school. Wow, and now you guys are being called racial. Wow, you guys are going to run this head coach off. It's just terrible. I mean, he's only 1-1 this year. I mean, he beat Louisiana Monroe by 1. They missed the extra point, but damn. Come on, Florida State. Well, what did you guys think when you hired him? I mean, the guy, struggled at Western Kentucky, struggled at USF, had one 10-win season, went 0-1 in the bowl game that year, went 7-5 at Oregon, hopped on over at Florida State. What were you guys thinking? But you guys just got to stick with him. You got to give him a chance. You can't fire him. You can't fire him right now. You can't do it. I mean, if you do it and you fire him, and it's going to be a mess. Can it get any worse, Florida State? Can it get any worse? I mean, golly. You guys need to give this guy an extension. Just do the right thing. Let's give Willie Taggart an extension. And let's get it over with. I mean, you got Stephen A. Smith saying it's white. What did he say? White. Let me see. This is a perfect example of white lash. A black head coach who is perfectly capable of his job, and fans want to fire him simply because of his skin color. Wow. You guys want to fire him for his skin color. You guys don't want to fire him because he's 5-7 last year, 1-1 this year. If he would have lost to Louisiana Monroe the other day, he would have been 1-3 versus Louisiana Monroe in his career. Hasn't beat a rival. I just wish you guys would give him an extension. Just give him the extension. Do the right thing. What do you guys think? He hasn't got his players in yet. Jimbo left Florida State with no talent. That's a good one, Jamie. Come on. Are you kidding me? You're telling me Florida State was left with no talent? The cupboard was bare? Okay, since it's bare, let's go back to Jimbo's last season, right? Going into that season, Florida State fans were talking playoffs. Remember, they started off against Alabama, big game against Alabama. They were talking playoffs, ACC championship, all that, right? They just came off the Orange Bowl win against Michigan. They were playing Alabama tough in a tough, tight game. Punt got blocked. Francois gets hurt. Once Francois got hurt, the whole season changed. So you're telling me they go from we're a playoff contending team, we're loaded, to one quarterback injury, and now they have no talent? Come on, I'm not buying that. They got more 5 stars and 4 stars than the University of Miami has. Jimbo Fisher recruited top 5 how many years in a row? Come on. Don't tell me the guy's been left with no talent. Wow. Maybe it's just coaching. So they don't have enough talent, Jamie, to beat Louisiana Monroe handily. Oh, yeah, I know. I just love it. You know what I love about this? You know what I love about this? Is these Florida State fans hackled us for years. You know, we had Al Golden and we had Randy Shannon. These fans just talked shit to us and gave it to us. And, you know, they would barely beat us with Golden, and they would say nothing about it. Then last year, we come back to beat these scrubs, and then their fans are saying, our worst team in 30 years, and you guys barely beat us. Florida State fans are fucking the joke right now. You guys are a joke. Your program is trash. Willie Taggart needs an extension. Give him the extension. Come on. If you guys fire him, it's going to be racial. It's going to be this. It's going to be that. But I will say this. Florida State was the first one to have a black quarterback in the state of Florida. Won a national championship with 2 black quarterbacks. But hey, let's give this guy an extension. Let's give him an extension. Let's see what he does here. I think maybe you guys are. How many games do you think Florida State will win this year? 5, 6? Oh, there's Renegade. Renegade, what's going on? 5, 6 games? You guys are trash. And then Stephen A. with the nerve to come on and then pull the race card. Look at the thing. Look at it here. Pull the race card. You got to win. Jamie says 4 or 5. Saeed says 6. Damn, Saeed, you think they're going to get bowl eligible? It is horrible. Who do they beat? They got Virginia coming up. Do they beat Virginia? Hell no. Hell no. Hold on real quick. Do they beat Virginia? No. Then they got Louisville. Louisville's a toss-up game. Toss-up game. NC State, L. So we'll give them Louisville. That puts them at 2. Then they got NC State, L. They got Clemson, L. They got Wake Forest. Holy cow. They might not beat Wake Forest, but we'll give it to them. That's 3. Syracuse, L. Miami, L. Boston College, L. Florida, Alabama State, win. You're at 4. Florida, L. You guys are trash, bro. You guys are done. You guys got the blackout golden, bro, but worse. You guys better get used to the. And then Renegade 850 says, we have then we got 0-2 Miami team. Yeah, I'd rather be 0-2 with a 3-point loss to North Carolina than an overtime 1-point win against Louisiana Monroe when the kicker missed an extra point. We actually played a good game, and we actually played an ACC team. You guys played probably the conference he should be coaching in, the Sun Belt. It doesn't matter, Renegade, because we might be 0-2 right now. But I guarantee you we finish the season double the wins that Florida State has. Double. We will have double the wins that Florida State has. Because you guys are going to get 4 and 5. We can go between 8. I think we'll be at 8 and 10. 8 to 10 wins we'll have. We are better than you guys. Our program is better than you guys. Hey, you're on Cane Shades.
What's going on, Bo? We're talking about Florida State, huh? That trash-ass program.
Oh, yeah, we are. Hold on. I got Willie Taggart on the line real quick. Hold on.
All right.
I got to hear what you guys tell me. Hold on.
You know, and our football team got to learn how to win again. You know, I think
they got to learn how to win. The only way they can learn how to win is if you know how to coach to win. You can't even coach to win. Trash ass. What do you think about Florida State, Unc?
I mean, we got to win, though. That is right. We got to win, but this looks like a give me, though. It looks like we will win this game.
Is this not – tell me this isn't karma. Tell me this isn't karma for all the shit they talk when we had Golden. and all that.
Mhm.
Do you feel this karma?
Oh, they got the golden curse. They're gonna go through what we went through. Oh man! And imagine this: Florida State's gonna be worse. They're gonna suck for like 30 years now.
Yeah, they can't fire him. They can't fire him. They got Stephen A. Smith on TV today saying that it's racial, why they're going after him. So they can't fire him.
Mm-hmm.
They're stuck with.
Oh, it's a wrap for Florida State. It's a wrap for Florida State.
I know. Jamie, conditioning was one of our strongest points. It was. You don't see us getting all tired and stuff. Renegade 850. Miami game week must be slow. No, I just saw you guys are on national TV. Stephen A. Hey, you're on Cane Shades.
Hey, what's up, man? It's Logan. I'm at work, but I can probably tune in for a little bit at least.
Oh, what's going on, Logan? What do you got to say? What do you think about Florida State here? Willie Taggart? Shouldn't they give this guy the
I'm not going to say nothing as much as I obviously don't like him as a rival, but we can't coach to win, and neither can they.
He needs an extension, right? Do you agree with that?
Oh, yeah, I'd love to have an extension.
I think he should. They need to do the right thing.
Yeah.
Give this guy the extension. And let's see what happens here. Give him time to turn the program around.
All right, and for the audience, when we go on next, we'll have a new segment called the Hurricane Logan, where Logan will talk for about 2-3 minutes, say his little piece. So yeah. So anything else you want to talk about, folks? Because we talk about Florida State right now. Anything else you want to talk about, Logan?
I'm sorry, I'm at work. I had my mic muted. No, I'm really just tuning in. I'll try and chime in as I can.
All right.
Well.
All right. Well. Hey, what'd you say? Hey, Bo, would you say the Black Al Golden? I heard that.
Yeah,
What?
He's the Black Al Golden,
Yeah.
bro, but he's worse.
The Black Al Golden.
Oh man.
No, I think the original Al Golden got more talent, better talent. Al Golden could recruit. I think Al Golden could recruit better than this one over there at Florida State.
Well, the problem is the guy at Florida State, he can recruit, but now they're gonna start calling us bullshit because you can't win.
But wait a minute. But who was a better recruiter, Al Golden or this guy over there at Florida State? I think that 2013 team was good, man.
I don't know that. Manny, 1990X says Manny is the Cuban Al Golden.
Oh no, it's too early for that. Hey, for real, it's too early to get on that, man.
Oh,
like
man.
we said last night, man. Things could have been different if we started off the season with Bessem Cookman, Central Michigan, or whatever. It is what it is.
And Rick Badboy puts a good thing in here too. Their attendance is bad, and they used to joke on us about our attendance being so shitty, and now their attendance is just straight trash. Like they're
oh my God, it's horrible.
Horrible. They used to have all.
I've seen that.
And I mean, they got no fans. Wow.
They got the campus right there. Yes. They got the campus right there. Dumb white kids go there, go real quick to see the game, and go right back.
Have you seen
continue partying?
Have you seen that Florida State video maker on here? The black guy.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah,
gosh.
I did. Yeah, he's a weirdo.
He's funny though, but man, I troll.
Yeah, he's
troll
funny.
his ass.
Mhm.
But man, he's another delusional one. They're trying to put all the blame on the DC.
Mhm.
And I don't know.
Oh man, Bo, I didn't know you were going on the air today, Bo. You surprised everyone.
Oh, I just went on. I want to talk about this.
All right.
Every fan was like that. They just love to hate on Miami fans. Yeah, I know, Jamie. FSU fans are bandwagon. You think they'll? You know what? I remember, and when I was in high school, my freshman, sophomore year, all those motherfuckers were a lot of Florida State fans, right?
Mhm.
After I graduate high school, Miami gets good. I see people wearing Miami gear, and I'm like, you got to be kidding me, bro. You were wearing Florida State shit in high school.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Can we talk about Dan Enos' play calling? What do you got about what do you got 1990X about this play calling?
Mm-hmm.
I've already said it. You saw my tweet this morning. I'm about to go back. We're about. I'll get off and we'll go on and do a different Miami show. I just wanted to come on and talk about this guy, Willie Taggart.
Yeah.
Willie Taggart.
The new Black Al Golden.
The new Black Al Golden. Give him an extension. Hey, we're about to get off the air real quick, but we'll be right back. But hey, Florida State, do the right thing. Give him an extension, and let's let him turn this program around. Hold on, Renegade, call in. We'll wait for you. We would like to hear from a Florida State fan. We will wait 1 minute.
Yeah. We definitely get your Florida State buddies in here too.
Come on, we'll wait 1 minute for you.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna go on and talk about Dan Enos' play calling.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Renegade. What can he say to us right now? What can a Florida State fan actually say to him?
The only thing they can actually say is to win the game.
You're 0-2.
Yeah, that's the only thing they got on us. They got on the only thing we got on us. But we're about.
We didn't play Louisiana Monroe yet,
and
almost lose to them.
They can't.
Florida State had people mad because the ACC network had that freaking Florida State Louisiana Monroe game going to overtime, and the Miami North Carolina game had to start on ESPN News. So they had Miami fans and Carolina fans waiting patiently to watch this bullshit game because they're bullshit overtime game. There he is, Renegade.
Yo, what's up, man?
Come on, man. Just let us know the truth. You're on suicide watch right now.
I mean, you know what's crazy. Appreciate Aunt Nasty and both for letting me come on their platform. I appreciate. I love y'all guys. I watch every show.
Okay.
But this is one thing I would say. Just like how y'all can say y'all should be 2-0, right?
We
actually. Oh, right. Y'all not. But this is what I'm saying. If you can say that, then we should be 2-0 should be way much louder than yours.
What?
Wait. Let him talk, Bo. Let me see what he got to say.
I'm gonna listen.
Listen, we was up 18 versus Boise State.
Yeah.
We was up 21 versus UM Monroe. We have the number 9 offense in the nation. The number 9 offense in the nation. We are 109th in defense. Aunt Nasty just said that what he said? He said he can recruit. We don't have the depth at linebacker. Our linebacker play is terrible. If you remember last year when I came on y'all show.
Can I ask you a question real fast, though? So if your linebacker core is terrible, why are you guys running 3-4?
But that's the problem of what everybody's saying.
Isn't that coaching?
No, it's not. But that's what everybody is saying. That's the right that everybody has a problem with. You got linebackers playing out of space, dropping in zone that they ain't used to doing that. But I get what y'all saying, but it's like, for people to say Willie Taggart, give him an extension, all this, it's crazy because it's like, y'all did the new Miami, and y'all still have a coach that haven't won a game when his first game is gonna come against Bethune-Cookman.
We talked about this last night. I ranted about this last T&M shit last night. So go ahead. I'm with you on this.
Let me touch this. Let me go ahead and talk to Renegade real quick. Listen, okay, now we're in the hypothetical world now. Okay, see, you guys started your first 2 games as like the preseason game. Now we're gonna play Central, Bethune-Cookman and Central Michigan. Y'all did your 2 preseason games. Y'all went for 1-1 on your little bullshit preseason. If we would have started off the season with Bethune-Cookman and Central Michigan, would be 2-0, probably a little bit figuring out what we could do to actually beat Florida if Florida was the 3rd game. But God damn it, man, you're losing to Boise State, barely beating Louisiana, whatever the fuck.
Okay, but let me tell you this though, Bo. On this, we both know you really can't say if we play the Florida, we'll know what we have the 3rd game because half those starters not even gonna play past halftime. So then if you play against Florida the third game and y'all struggle, the first thing you're going to say is, well, if we didn't play these two chump teams, we didn't get enough time to have any chemistry. So that's a double-edged sword, however you want to go. Then I hear Miami fans talk about the Florida game. If Florida go up 14-0, that game is over. Then y'all want to talk about the kick the kicker missed. The only way y'all get that opportunity for that kick because Florida fumbled. Florida kept y'all in the game. But it's crazy how every opportunity that y'all say y'all missed, Florida gave y'all.
Mm-hmm.
That blows my mind.
What blows my mind is y'all barely fucking beat Louisiana Tech or whatever the hell. That's what blows my mind. I'm still puzzled and confused about that.
Okay, you know what? You absolutely right. I have no argument against this, but this was crazy. Let's just say my program is trash. Let's just say Willie Taggart is trash. We didn't make a bowl last year, right? Let's say we don't make a bowl this year. We still out recruiting y'all.
Renegade.
How terrible is that?
Renegade.
Renegade.
Do you think Willie Taggart should be given more years?
Well, I'm gonna tell you this, and this with the University of Florida. This even with Manny Diaz. And so I can't grade nobody until they get their players on the field. So I say the third year, after the fourth, he got to go if nothing's changed, because it's like I can't judge somebody off their play. Like right now, like how we were talking about, our linebacker play is terrible. We got true freshmen. It gets to the point where, bro, you got to put them in. Every true freshman, the redshirt freshman that he recruited is putting up good numbers and doing well at Florida State.
Well, I gotta ask you. I gotta ask you this though. You blame the linebackers. How about the Boise State game in the second half? Your D line was had no push. They were getting pushed back.
Once again, I listened to y'all show last night, and I think both said. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was one of y'all said it. 25 points should beat North Carolina.
Oh,
in the state of Florida, 31 points should beat anybody. From Florida, Miami to Florida State. If we can't get no, what's up?
Can you imagine if that kicker would have kicked that and would have tied, and y'all would have won in the second overtime? Something happens to Black man, he fumbles the ball. Oh my God, you'd have depression. You'd be in the crazy hospital right now taking medicine.
But
you wouldn't know what to do. You were this close.
No, you were this close. You're right. No, you're right. You're right. I have no argument with that. But this is what I'm saying. Just like how y'all said, we can be 2-0. Like, and I can say, like, the UM.
Yeah, but we played two ACC teams, Renegade. You played Mickey Mouse. You played two Mickey Mouse.
Right, I'm going to address that. Hold on.
Did you see what Marshall did to Boise? Held in the fort.
Right, I'm going to address that. Hold on, I'm going to address that.
So you're telling me Marshall has more talent on defense than Florida State? Or
let him address that. Let him address it.
Hold on. Or is it Marshall's better coached on defense than Florida State?
Okay, I would say Marshall is better coached, better in defense. You know, that I'm just being honest. But as far as the UM Monroe game, we up 21. Okay, we throw a pick six. We going in to score. Keith Gavin fumble. They score on that drive. We going in to score with Cam Akers against Boise State to cancel the game. He fumbled on that drive. And we was on the 10-yard line. He fumbled on that drive. Against Boise State, we got a fumble on the goddamn 4-yard line. One linebacker tried to pick it up with the DB trying to jump on it. Then against UM Monroe, we started the drive off. James Blackman throw a pick in our 10-yard line. Like, come on, man. Like, if you guys sit here and say y'all beating yourself, how the hell I can't say that as a Florida State fan? And not even if you want to talk about y'all schedule as probably as bad as beating Florida and North Carolina, at the end of the day, y'all the University of Miami. If y'all want the U to come back, y'all have to do that. That's the shit you got to do. That's why Florida State played Oklahoma State first game prime time, Pittsburgh first game prime time, Ole Miss first game prime time. If you want to be a big program, that's the stuff you got to do. Texas playing LSU, Clemson playing Texas A&M. You got to do that these days. If you want to say the U is back, them the games you got to win. Period.
Bo, I love it. I'm gonna tell you, I love this. I love this Renegade thing because Renegade sounds like us 5 years ago, huh?
I know he does.
At the end of the day, if he don't get it together, You know what I'm saying? But it's too many. I mean, I understand what he be saying about the whole. You don't want to fight nobody mid season, but man, you at University of Florida State, they're gonna mess around, bro, and come after you, and you're gonna be at a job. But I think changes will come as far as defense, because right now our offense went for poor last year too. We got the number 9 ranked offense in the nation. You can Google it. We have the number 9 ranked offense in the nation. If we get,
what's crazy?
Against Marshall and Louisiana, whatever.
Hey, you guys,
Monroe, whatever.
Hey, you got Tennessee might be firing their coach up there. He might be able to come back to DC and Florida State.
Oh, I don't know, man. I heard it was like some scandal that Pruitt was messing with some female students, allegedly.
Really?
He got caught messing with some grad assistant type deal. I mean, that's what I read at on the Florida State thing when he was here. That's why that was one part of him leaving and going to Georgia.
Really?
But I mean, yeah, you can look it up. I'm sure it's probably documented. Allegedly.
You guys gave I don't know the DC's name that Jimbo had before this. You guys gave him hell. Now this guy's even worse.
Yeah, this is why we gave him hell. Bo, Aunt Nancy, y'all know this. In South Florida, y'all know how these kids go. They want to play man to man. We don't want to. We can't sit back with this zone shit and like you said, if you ain't getting no pressure, zone is worthless. If you're not getting no pressure, zone is worthless. Why do you think Alabama defense so good? They play man across the board, thin pressure, sit on every short route. That's why when Alabama plays gets a good offensive line and that pressure don't get there, they get exposed. But it's college football. That's like when they go to the league. All the great Alabama DBs they had, you can't tell me one good one right now. Even Florida, you can't give me one good Florida DB that's in the league right now because they all seeing pressure, sit on everything short, and that's just how they play ball. And at Florida State and Miami, man, you can have to do the same thing.
And then you brought up out recruiting us. You really believe you keep losing games, your recruiting is going to go up? They're already talking about decommitting over there. I know you're on the message boards. I'm sure you see. These kids are about to start decommitting from Florida State like crazy.
I mean, man, don't get me wrong. It's rough. But like I can't, like I say, man, last year he came late. And he got a recruiting class that fell apart, brought it back together. This year, he in his second year. I can't, and like I said, we got a good recruiting class coming in 2020. We got one of the best quarterbacks in the state of Florida. And even with us running Kenneth Brown offense, we running it, but at the same time, we don't have a Sam Howell, which was important for us to try to keep it. But when our OC went to, I think he went to Temple. No, that was Manny Diaz. He went to UMass. When he went to UMass, he was the one recruiting him. That's when the relationship fell apart with Sam Howell. But I say this, like with Blackman, he's cool. We got Honeybrook, but we need a quarterback that when we do the RPO or the zone read, the quarterback now becomes a threat as well. So it's like, man, things just coming together. Some people just got to be waiting, just like Manny Diaz. Like I said, I listen to y'all and people saying.
But we have a better chance of going 10-2 than you guys do.
Yes, definitely, most definitely.
But look at the coastal. Y'all play Clemson every 10 years. Why y'all like every time y'all play somebody from our side, it's who? It's the low level.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like if we want to say, you know what, we're gonna do what Miami did. We ain't playing Florida every year. You know what? We ain't got to play Miami every year.
No, Florida didn't want to play us every year. Get it right.
Right, but I'm just saying, if we said we don't want to play Florida no more, and this whole Miami thing, we're gonna cross play them like everybody else. Yeah, man, we'll be winning them in 12, 13 games every year.
Because in a couple years 2 years we play Alabama. Next year we got Michigan State. Every year we got top teams coming up on our schedule.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. That's like when Aunt Nasty say, "Oh man, we play this team, that team." It's like, this is what you got to do. If the U gonna come back, this is what you got to do. Yeah. You got to play the Alabama.
Here's the thing that you're not really understanding. Florida State is on their way to decline. Like y'all going through your decline years.
Yeah, your stock is dropping. Ours is on the rise.
Yeah, so you're declining. Don't look. And you know what's great about this rivalry? We play every year, and we're gonna figure out who's who when we play.
Hey, Renegade, how is the talent level so down? Because Jimbo's last season.
But you know what?
Going into Jimbo's last season now, you guys
Right.
were talking national championship, playoffs, and
Right.
then played Alabama, played them pretty tight until he got hurt, and then the whole thing went. You telling me the talent level changed that quick because of one injury?
What? No. See, it's not about the talent level, man. You gotta understand when we had Jimbo, bro. Even Jimbo last year, if we don't reschedule Delaware State, we ain't bowl eligible, and that's Jimbo year. You gotta understand when Jimbo was there, our O-line was terrible for the first 3 years for Fred Swart. When Jimbo was there, our linebacker play was terrible when Jimbo was there. When Jimbo was there, our defense was terrible and lacking the skill positions. So it's like that's what I'm saying. But it's like when Jimbo was there, these things were said.
You guys had Telvin Smith. You guys had Jalen Rams.
That's 13. That's 13. That's 13. I get you. So I get you. Hey, listen. Hey, I'm like
Renegade. You know what's funny, Renegade? The players that you got. You know what's funny? The players you got. We were going after them. Like Asante Samuels and if you Chad, you're basically, we could have had like
Corey Durden.
Basically, it's working out better for us.
Corey Durden.
But the recruiting's working out way better for us.
We're going after the same
Well,
guy.
how is and let me ask you how is Asante Samuel? I know he played for a little bit. Is he starting or what's going on with him?
Oh, hold on. We talking about Samuel Jr. or number 8?
Junior.
Man, Junior, he's good. But, bro, he gave up a lot of third downs where the ball's coming to flat and he's trying to lead with his shoulder. Man, make the tackle get off the damn field. Make the tackle get off the field.
He picked y'all over us. Like you have a lot of players on your team that went over, like could have been Kane and you know, and you guys are not doing too good.
But they left y'all, but it's so bad how bad y'all live in the transfer portal. So I mean, come on, bro. So if they did, come on, that's what I'm saying. Hey, I'm not one. Hey, hold on. I'm not one of these dudes that don't know what they're talking about. Hey, I went to Cass City Middle School. I know all about Miami. I know the opposite. I know everything about Florida football, bro. Come on.
Maybe you guys should go to the transfer portal.
No, but this is what I'm saying though. It's like you know, when recruiting, man, you even it's at the point nowadays you even got it or you don't. You got some of the 5 stars that want you to kiss their ass when they commit and decommit, and they finally go to a school you never hear nothing from them. So it's like, bro, you just got to beat the man in front of you. Period. And sometimes your talent got to take over. Sometimes your talent just got to take over.
Who's the better team?
And sometimes these kids.
Who's the better team
right now?
Miami or Florida State?
Are we talking record-wise?
We're talking right now. Who's the better team?
Who got the best talent?
See, this is what I'm saying. If I say me, hold on. This is what I'm saying. If I say we do, then somebody might disagree. But then somebody will come back around and say y'all. But then y'all will say y'all have the same.
Because we're the better team. You know we got more talent. You know we're the better.
You know what? We'll give you the benefit. We'll give you the benefit of that. We'll figure out. We will definitely figure it out pretty soon.
Who's better? Well, Bo, I'm gonna ask you this. Okay, yeah, we'll figure it out. But I'm gonna ask you this: how can anybody say Miami is a better team where nothing has been proven? You haven't proven that you could be the D1. You haven't proven that you could be the D1 school yet.
Look, we're just a kicker away, man.
See, that's what I'm saying. You said you would kick away.
Shoot.
That's what I'm saying. You said you would kick away, and I'm saying we are fumble away from going in to score.
You told me.
I'm saying we are fumble.
You told me you're a whole defense away. I told you we're just a kicker away.
Hey, Bo. Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I got something for Renegade. I got a good question for you, Renegade. Really good.
I'll tell you what else we have. We have conditioning.
Okay.
We condition and we practice outside in the hot sun while you guys are over there.
Hey, right,
AC,
but you know what though?
Throwing the ball in the AC. That's why you guys.
I get you know what. But you know what? As a man though, Bo, as everything, bro, and I'm sure the Ed Reeds, the Ray Lewis. I'm sure the Mike Grumps. I'm sure the Vince Werfel, and I'm sure the Santana Moss. At some point in time, man, can't nobody. If I got to tell you go out there and condition and do something as a man, as a player, when you on scholarship, then you don't need to be here. I can't hold your hand.
No,
you think they had to tell Ed Reed to go work out?
But that's on the strength and conditioning coach. That's his job.
Yeah, but at the same time,
I mean, they're like in the military in these schools. I mean, they got to be there on time and do their job.
But that's like
I got something for Renegade, bro.
Go ahead.
I got something for you, Renegade. All right.
What's up?
You play Florida. Okay, you play Florida at the first game of the season, and then you play North Carolina in the second game. What's y'all record?
I reckon 1-1.
Oh,
1-1.
But this is what I'm saying.
But y'all beating North Carolina. But you're saying you're losing to Florida and you're beating North Carolina. Is that what you're saying?
This is what I get. What you're saying, and I'm not saying it because I don't know. Because this is just opinion. But this is what
y'all getting blown out. Y'all getting blown out by North Carolina. Y'all getting blown out by Florida.
But we play Florida, so that question can be answered. But this is what I'm saying, though. This is what I'm saying, though. And this goes for everybody in the chat. This is go for everybody in the chat. If y'all want the University of Miami to come back, and I hear both say this a lot too, stop accepting we're a kick away. Stop accepting or we was under sanctions. Stop accepting or we lost by a kick. You the University of Miami. If you want the U to stand for something, you have to play and win big time games. Every time, and even last year, y'all talk about our defense. Even last year, when the sun went down and the bright lights came on, y'all folded.
Mm-hmm. And Renegade, you're a kick away from going to second overtime with Louisiana.
I understand that, but Aunt Nasty, I understand that. You absolutely right.
You was a Florida State, the Seminoles. Second overtime with Louisiana.
You know what's crazy about that? Y'all the only team that I know that was down to Bethune-Cookman at halftime, 14-7 one year. And let's not act like if Bethune-Cookman didn't have a kicker that year, y'all wouldn't have been down more. You want to talk about that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. I feel it. Okay. If you want to take it there now, we can take it there now. Let me know. I know Miami football, bro. I'm a Florida State fan. I know Miami and Florida football, bro. I watch every game y'all play.
You should be a Hurricane.
No.
Yeah, what happened to you? You grew up in Miami. What happened to you? What happened to you? You had an auntie that was a Florida State fan. Talk to us. What happened? Why did you choose that school?
I'm from Tallahassee, Florida. I went to Lincoln High School, Tallahassee, Florida.
All right.
I went to Carol City Middle School. My dad's side of the family all stay in Miami. My brother is a Hurricane fan. I watch every Miami game. Even if
we need to get your brother. We need to get your brother. We need to get your brother on here. You and your brother talk. We'll go ahead. We'll shut down the phone calls. You and your brother go at it.
Hey, even when our games at the same time, of course, Florida State is on TV. Y'all is on my phone. I don't miss it. I watch every Miami game. So, like, when y'all guys talking or when I call y'all show, I'm not calling just to be, like, delusional. Like, I'm really like, nah. Like I was saying, how you was like, oh, well, y'all want to kick away. It's like, okay, y'all was down Bethune-Cookman, bro, one year. Like, if they had a kicker, it probably would have been 20-7. He missed, like, how many kicks in the first half? Like, 4? Like, come on, y'all secondary this year is pretty suspect, bro. Banji is a baller. Banji should be a late first round to an early second round pick easily.
He made a big mistake against North Carolina, though.
Yeah, but once again, though, I always say this about Miami defense. Y'all play too aggressive sometimes. Just like the play action kill y'all because y'all linebackers ready to go downhill. But I take that though than what we got right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. I take that all day.
When we play Florida State, our running we better run for 250 on y'all.
Hey, if it ain't no changes, man, I think Dallas and what's the guy name? What's his name? Cam Harris. Yeah, I think y'all have big day. It might get to the point y'all might not even have to throw the ball. We can't stop the run for nothing. We undersize that linebacker. We got Willie. But you know what,
Renegade, you gonna be there? You gonna be there in Tallahassee this year, Renegade?
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna be there.
We're gonna be there. Again. We're gonna be there. We're gonna tailgate.
And this is the thing about it too. Hey, Bo, when you go to the game, Bo, I need your instant live reaction. The Florida one was dope, bro. I need the instant live reaction, bro.
We had to take that one down. We can't do that. Bo dreams, Bo says things. We cannot do that.
I know, right? Hey, I know, right? I was like, oh, Bo is going in.
Yeah, we had to. We had to take
game.
that video down.
You know we should have won that game, man. You know it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say this before y'all let me go. One thing I heard Bo say last night, he have a point, and I think this is why Enos came to Miami, and I think this is why Lane Kiffin left Alabama. Like one player say, they said, yeah, we got a new coach, but it's still only one voice. Yeah. You ain't throwing the ball if you're on Nick Saban's team. If Nick Saban tell you to run that thing 40 goddamn times, you better run it. Or Nick Saban will cut you out on the sideline and tell you to pack your shit and leave. So it's like with Manny Diaz. Do you think Manny Diaz have the strengths to yell at this man on TV or to tell him what to do?
No,
I think he probably came to Miami.
I think Enos, you know, because they paid him what $2 million. So they paid him ridiculous. So they pay him that much. They gave him full control.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. I think he guaranteed him full control. And this is another thing I tell people at the University of Miami, Florida State. Let's say Enos end up getting this thing rolling. Y'all think he's gonna be there next year? Hell no, he gonna be a head coach somewhere else. Guess what? I leave y'all getting another OC. And this is what happened at Alabama.
Maybe we'll get Browse. Maybe Browse, but let's go down here and coach a winning team.
Right, and that's another thing. Is like people at Florida State didn't want Browse. They criticized Willie for doing that.
Yeah, because it's past. But you know, now when he recruits says, "Hey, what do you like, black or white? We got FAMU right next door. Shit, we got Florida State right here. What do you want?" Now he's really using that line.
Yeah, we could have had Mike Loxley at Maryland. They didn't want to pay him guaranteed money. We could have had Wisconsin. Yeah, we could have had Wisconsin defensive coordinator. Guess what? They didn't want to pay him the money. We could have had all this Willie Taggart first year. The University of Florida State did not want to pay the money, which also led to Jimbo saying, I'm out. Y'all don't want to pay me the money. Y'all don't want to give me the money. All the money that Florida State act like they're the private school.
Come on. You can't blame Jimbo Fisher. $75 million guaranteed. This guy go 0-20.
Yeah, no. See, but you know what's crazy though? You have other people saying he left y'all, and I tell everybody this: if you're gonna leave $75 million guaranteed on the table, you're a fool. You're a fool.
Not only that, they're giving him any facilities he's want. They're doing everything over there. They got all that oil money.
Hey, bro, I gotta go pick up. But I gotta wait for my son at the bus stop, bro. What time? When are we coming back on?
I don't know yet.
All right, just keep me posted. All right, Renegade.
Hey, Renegade, thanks for calling, man. Appreciate it.
All right, appreciate it, man. Appreciate the conversation.
See y'all later. We're out.